It's early yet, but we should probably expect anything at any moment, considering how much worse the wildlife has been getting. My voice? Hello? I'd like for 2 of you to start rounds, even if just around the common area, and for 1 of you to stay put.
Of course, my lady.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Should anything be found, find me immediately.
Yes.
Shall I stay with you?
Very well. We'll make rounds of our own. Things have been much quieter these days with the sickness spreading. And Altreus doesn't want to go anywhere near us. I can't say that I blame them, lest their healers get ill, and then they help no one. Evacuation routes have fallen short.
We're supposed to be on guard when we see them, right?
Yeah, you have no idea who they are, and you don't know that they're coming, especially the people coming out of the sewers, which is going to be a thing that...
Got it.
Several scouting parties were sent out, and not as many returned. Could be that they've fallen to the Blackburn to Etherbane themselves. There's only so many we can spare. Unless we don't defend homeland. Sending them south would be a death wish. Sending them west would be the same. Further east is the prison. North is mountainside. Could cut through Jitakima. Who knows how far it's spread? Have there been any reports made to either one of you stating that more individuals have gone missing? Where did you come from?
None outside of the recent ones, no.
I was.
Nothing suspicious on our front, my lady. Do we continue the patrols?
Yes. The two of you head down that way. Explore that end, closer to the tower. The two of you can head down that way. I won't be far.
You to be alone.
For a moment.
If you believe that was.
Are you questioning me, Tickle? I just feel bad talking to a wall. Don't question me.
Many armed individuals coming up.
There are
Guard with
more up
outsiders.
the stairs as well.
I see.
State your
Lots of
business.
them.
Travel, along with attempt to assist in some regards. With some news that we have arrived with Etherbane.
Do you have any ways to prove your identity?
Do you have any requirements beyond it? How am I supposed to prove it?
Do you carry identification?
I do not.
Then how are we to trust you within our walls?
I do not expect you to.
Should we say our names at least? Jethalix Vicaris, disciple of the Church of Idris from Celesta. We're here because we heard about some issues with the spirit realm. We wanted to help.
What have you heard?
I'm sorry, you're a bit quiet.
What is it that you have heard?
From our understanding, there's something going on in the spirit realm related to Blackburn.
And you intend to remedy this issue?
That was the hope. Our group, we were split
on
up
the left.
in our travels, but we have alchemists that were looking to hopefully create a cure.
Suggest you stay back.
I would like to speak to these alchemists.
Our group
Like I
was
said-
split up
oh.
on our arrival. They will arrive
Well,
momentarily.
I mean, look behind you.
Oh,
That's a very good timing. That is like
yes. Perfect timing.
We have an artifact capable of growing the plant rapidly, and a solution to create multiple of these artifacts.
To
Very well.
explain,
Run behind us.
we think there may be a plant that grows in the spirit realm which may contribute to producing a cure. So we wanted to come here to go there and try to make this cure.
Allow me to guide you to the apothecary that we have. I would like you to tell me what you know.
Yeah. Do alchemists want to come forward? Johan?
Asato.
This one I
Please
am
do
familiar
here
with.
where,
Come.
oh,
Taylorzilla, don't get lost.
And on the left, my lady.
Understood.
There was one in this direction as well.
The others are welcome inside. I recognize a few of them.
Understood.
Though I don't know why they're here. Or how they wound up here. If the other soldiers have not yet seen the intruders, they should be made aware.
Understood. Would you like one of us to go find them?
Yes, only one.
I can
You
go.
stay here. Oh, understood.
Well, I guess that makes it easier to read.
Where's the rest of them?
You've all arrived through different locations then.
This was not the plan. I think something went wrong
Empress,
in the
this group
transportation.
seems to insist that this one says a individual by the name of Alden should clear up this mishap. Do you have any recollection of this name?
I do. We've been receiving the cure from the Kalypsia for some time now. A little less than a month. I didn't recognize most of you at this point, and I wasn't expecting any of you. You can find most of our supplies inside, but I'd like to go over what you know. And to not crowd the room.
So they are who they say they are.
Yes.
Very well.
How many are to be allowed in?
If they are alchemists, they are welcome. If they have knowledge on Blackburn, they are welcome.
There is less reason to be
It's been some time.
as concerned, but do be aware.
Your assistance has been helpful, but it doesn't cure it. Not completely, it always returns.
Hi.
We've heard.
we have?
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Miko, but you can call me Toffee.
Not
Hi.
now, Luffy.
Why? What?
Holy God, why is everybody in here?
I
Just let them talk.
apologize for the absence of my letters. I realized after hearing what was happening here with Aetherbane that they could be intercepted and that might be more harm than good.
It matters not. No, and we can discuss that another time. I think we have more pressing things to get to.
We heard about the situation from the Jade One. We received the letter a few days ago. As of then, the Kalypsia has been stranded in Rivendell for the past few days as well. So we have received information from a group concerning even more about the Blackburn. About how Aetherbane is targeting the spirit realm. The one over there mentioned it earlier, that if we are able to grow the plant within an area with more dense mana energy like the spirit realm, it may counteract the current Blackburn effects. We are assuming it evolved because of it, actually.
We're hoping to access the spirit realm and harvest materials to perfect a cure.
You may run into trouble in that regard. They are there, or at least I can assume so, based off of your own report. They've been targeting the Kitsune shrine maidens. Many have gone missing, only few have returned.
My fears is that those that have not returned, if they are still alive, they may be infected by the Aetherbane, especially the Kitsunes, who may retaliate because of it when we enter. So, once we are able to complete our objective, I would like that to be my first priority of the cure. The stability of the spirit realm is the most important objective of our visit.
Then at least one of our interests align. Oh, what am I supposed to say? I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I know the current rate of casualty from Aetherbane.
Admittedly, I would have much preferred you didn't make it this far. Things are not good here. A little less than a month ago, the mana storms began. Not here, but close enough to sap most of the magic in the area, and has infected most of our people. Wildlife is no exclusion.
Respectfully, I was told a long time ago by a friend that if there are people in need, I should try to help them, even if I were to fail.
I don't know what else to say here. I don't know what to give you. Let's see.
From the words of a person I admire the most. I'll do all I can to resolve the situation.
I'm sure you will. Are all of you alchemists for the cause?
No.
No.
Just Johan and I, currently.
I have knowledge on a ritual that can help us grow the cure more rapidly, or rather the plant required for it.
I'd be interested in those plants.
Most of us intend assistance either in providing an opening for some to go in and retrieve what is needed and investigate what can be, or to go themselves.
Understood. Some of the guards could show you where Aetherbane entered through one of the shrines, but I have to warn you, the wildlife is rather hostile and are only growing by the number.
Is that on this side or the other?
This side. They seem to loiter around the shrine itself. There was a time where we would cull them, but We no longer have the numbers to spare it. I'm nervous. I am so nervous.
The ritual that we have, we have most of the components we'll need, or can obtain the rest somewhat straightforwardly, but the location is of particular import, and we need a kitsune with as many tails as we can. At least 7, ideally.
They're speaking of the ritual for opening a portal to the spirit realm, not the one that I mentioned.
You need 7.
Ideally. I'm certain that I could make adjustments with time.
I doubt we have time. I can assist.
Understood.
What was your time frame for this ritual? How quickly do you plan to act?
The amount of preparations required depends on how many people we're planning to send across. I had hoped to finish the final calculations once arriving and getting the particulars. It can happen reasonably quickly. Within days, probably.
Very good. Well, if there's any reassurance, Aetherbane hasn't set foot within the walls. Our soldiers alone seem to intimidate them enough. How long that lasts, I can't be certain. But while you are here, at the very least, you should be safe from them.
That's good. For my own ritual, we simply need a large enough and quiet space.
There's plenty of that. I'm sure we could find a spot.
Oh, and plenty of ash. It's needed for the circles.
You don't need the creature.
I do need the creature. Yes.
It should be moved when it can, I suppose waiting is ideal. Whether our traversal is going to be available is perhaps in question, but also the possibility of observation by our foes.
Really cool.
Well, less so that I need the physical body and more so just its soul, which I do have.
Understood.
What is it that you need from me to get started on either of these things?
Oh, like I said, just a quiet place and plenty of ash. The rest of the things I've brought with me. Oh, and I'll need 4 mages with steady mana control. But I'm sure we could source that from our own people.
For now, I suspect. Those storms have left most of us tapped. Or infected.
Alright.
Well, as I said, the particulars I still need to work out in practice, but for the ritual to enter the spirit realm, the location would be of use. Other than that, I have all the magical components. There are spiritual offerings to be collected. I'm not sure on exactly the particulars, but I assume that won't be terribly difficult to acquire.
If you find that they are, you may request aid. And as I said, the guards can show you to the shrine. I am happy to linger, should there be any questions, but I don't find any enjoyment in having us all stand and stare at each other in a room.
Fair enough.
Has it been made clear to you how we managed to come here?
Put those bones back.
Would you like to give me your perspective?
Thank you.
We were given traversal by the Shimmering Nothing. The ritual is theirs too. Though I believe sourced from here, most likely.
They have a ritual that allows them to traverse freely within the walls at their leisure.
That ritual I don't understand. They opened a way for us. It was not the first time they've done so, though they were unable to do so until today.
Currently, they are also fighting Aetherbane. They requested our help with such.
Need good ways to all over the world. Celesta too, and other places as well. They're thieves, slavers, and bastards. But for now, they're allies.
Their claimed interests align, at least. But given that you intend to partake, I thought it best to advise you.
Thank you. We'll discuss that further another time. Not with you.
How about that shrine? I'd like to take a look at it, see how defensible it is. Seeing as the mages want to be defended while everyone's inside.
Would you like to be their guide?
For the time being,
Take
can
someone
I
with you.
borrow the 4 people I would need? I think we'll need to perform the ritual twice.
But I would like a word with you before. In private.
Who do you need?
Anyone with steady
Okay.
mana control. If there's too much fluctuation, then the ritual could go wrong.
I can assist in it so long as there's strength enough left after the opening. But I also need to see the shrine.
If that's the case, I wouldn't want you to risk it. Dealing with the spirit realm is also quite important.
Frankly, if we don't manage with the spirit realm, the ritual that you have is relatively pointless. Making more of a half cure is a losing game.
It's better than something that doesn't treat it at all, at least.
I suppose.
For the moment, at least I can assist.
Let's aim to complete all the Virgin.
Then Leto and I will go to the shrine along with any who wish to accompany you.
I'll follow. As soon as I can. I'll be helping with the portal.
Alright.
Okay.
Leto.
Yeah.
Not that it's the most important thing,
Sorry.
but have you made much progress with figuring out something for my voice?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. I just need to know.
Sorry, that's the guard. I thought it was gonna be like a private, tell May who's here sort of thing, not
The necklace would probably
announce it to everyone. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used my name.
away from damage.
Sorry.
Right.
I recognize some of you.
We'll get to work on that.
I would like to say it's nice
Yeah.
to see a friendly face, but it's not safe here.
I'm proud of you.
Listen, I'm sure you have to have it checked by like 50 different people, but like,
Check out this shrine.
even if it's traditional to like give someone.
You have a guide to the shrine?
I have some tea. You know, if you want it.
And the shrine.
I have some tea if you want it.
I was gonna hopefully
Right. Well, here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just,
Let me see
Thank
who
you,
else
Alden.
is willing to help with that.
It's from Asana. It's the last one I had. So, yeah, enjoy it. I'll
Do you know the direction of the shrine?
Don't look so sad. It's depressing.
Alright. I'll be helping with the portal, so it'll be nice to, you know, work together to solve this national issue.
Yes, it's spreading rather quickly.
Yeah, alright. I should go to the shrine.
You're so
if the
awkward,
guard
little
is
bird.
showing, so. I'm glad you're. I'm glad to have seen you again.
And you as
I
well.
liked your letter.
He was much smoother on the airship.
And from your journeys there, then?
Yes.
Suppose that adds up.
One of the friendly faces. And two more friendly faces. From home, at least.
Kazuya.
You honor me, Milan-sama.
It's a shame you had to see your home in the state that it is in. But I assure you, we have been taking every measure we can to improve the livelihood of the citizens here. And at worst, we will evacuate, and are in the process of finding routes as we speak.
As usual, wherever I am needed.
Yes. Your loyalty has always been apparent, and for that I am grateful.
I will make sure
well
the,
with my family.
I will make sure the journey into the spirit realm is a successful one. Failure is not an option.
No, it is not. I am not fond of strangers and outsiders going into the spirit realm. But we have stumbled across a dire situation. So it can't be helped.
If I am able to go with them, I will do my best to ensure no harm comes to the realm. Further harm.
Yes, your eyes would be appreciated. And anything you learn as well.
Such is my job.
I am very curious about these individuals from the Shimmering Nothing. Your friends claim that they are allies, but that they are poachers and slavers, and have access whenever they'd like within our walls. That is not something I am fond of. I'd like to know how.
It appears that they have a very large network around the continent in general. They were even able to open up a portal within the Kalypsia. It's how we
They're still kneeling.
established connection with them in the first place.
I'm gonna say that she's noticed them kneeling and is just letting them.
By sheer luck of when I arrived, it seems they were going into it. They gave me a ring to get in. I don't know if it works again, but that's how they did it. It was like permission to enter.
Perhaps the runic magic, then. Perhaps if any of yours are willing to depart with it, we could have it examined. How it works.
I would be willing to give you mine.
Though I believe that might be a bit of an issue. We were told that these were linked to our souls.
They are removable,
Kind
are
of
they
a-
not? Are they?
I haven't tried, and considering what they've told me, I'm not sure if I'm going to try as of current. If I'm able to
Perhaps-
speak with another Shimmering Nothing again, I will ask them.
Then, at the risk of my life, possibly, I will keep it on until it can be examined, if that is alright.
Your life is not something I'd like to risk. We will learn more first
Thank you.
and act second, then. Though I appreciate the cooperation.
Of course, Lady Kazuha.
Should you find that they are removable, all you need to do is hand it to one of the guards and they will ensure it gets to the safest place possible. But only if you are certain.
Is there anything else you would wish of me? Or am I free to go?
You are dismissed. Both of you.
Yeah, honored for your time. Really sorry.
I apologize for
Oh God.
the intrusion in this meeting, but one of the number that was speaking to you was recognized to be a fugitive that had escaped from prison prior. A well-known member of a family of hexers. They have been detained at this time.
Where have you taken them?
Somewhere where they are able to make their case. They have been taken off into the district across the river.
Very well. I would like to be taken there as well. Is this what you wanted to speak to me about?
It is, my lady.
Thank you.
Very well. Then we shall accompany
I
you
don't
there.
know if there is going to be more questions for her, or if the Empress is going to speak with her.
Clear the way.
That's back on.
You need not. Stand, please.
Kana's connection to the spirit realm was fading.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. I'm scared. Jasper. We have some business to attend to if you'd like to follow.
Of course, my lady.
Now where have they taken Elfay?
Lead the way.
This way, my lady.
As I said, Miyamoto. Right.
My hands are off it.
You're not going in a cell with it.
She's not going in a cell. Elfay and I were acquainted on the Kalypsia. And we will not be putting anyone in cages for their bloodline. She has proven herself worthy of freedom. And I'd rather her use her abilities to fight for our cause than be rusting in a cage.
Thank you.
Are you certain of this, my lady?
You questioning me?
The circumstances of the release from their imprisonment were most unusual.
I've read the reports.
There are worries about them being a safety risk within this city.
They are no risk.
I can give you the full details of what happened that night, if you like. A family entrusted their future to a child. For the next generation. They created a hex that required the sacrifice of their own lives. One that was planted on every guard each time they were executed. This hex simply put them to sleep for 10 minutes, and they taught me how to activate it. Yes, I did escape, but I did so without hurting a single person. Because I shouldn't have been there to begin with. An infant imprisoned for their bloodline. Someone who wasn't old enough to even know what the word crime meant. And once I got out, the first person to approach me with any sense of normalcy was Empress Kalypsia.
Man, fuck our bloodlines, bro.
And she showed me that the things my family wanted of me were wrong. There was no reason for me to get revenge. There was simply a world I wanted to preserve, and people in it I wanted to preserve.
Are these words true to your recollection, my lady?
Yes, they are. And she will be given the chance to prove that she is not like her family was. She has commit no crimes. She will not be caged.
Very well. If any of her personal effects have been removed from her person, grant them back at this time.
Thank you. I apologize for the waste of your time.
Well, it's certainly an easier way to round up the soldiers. A couple of them are interested in seeing the shrine. I have offered that some of you would guide them there.
If you don't know where it is, which I assume is most of you, I can help guide you invisibly.
And I'd be more than happy to help escort.
Indeed.
For the two of you that remain, I'd like you to continue your patrols. Keep an eye on the newcomers. Out of sight, even, if you'd rather. Alpha, you're free to go.
Yeah, if you want to swap into your other character and such, you may do so now.
Thank you. The smith from Hinaday forged it for me.
That fine stealer.
Thank you, May.
Of course. What are you...
You'll excuse me, my lady.
Very well. I think your friends are worried about you.
Yeah, I should get back to them and help with that ritual. We'll have time to catch up later.
I can't say that I'm thrilled to see any of you here.
I have mixed emotions. This isn't a very eccentric friend.
somewhat familiar, actually. But
I
if they are a
believe
friend,
you.
fine.
You can whisk them away whenever you want. I'm just leaving the option up to them.
If you wouldn't mind. I don't know what you... Oh, great. Here we go.
There was a potential other friend that I suppose might take interest in you as well. The, bird fellow, beastkin, Imoto. I will go into detail about him another time.
Appreciate it.
Approach.
Just watching. Making sure everything's alright.
Everything is fine. Catching up with an old friend. I don't need to be babysat.
Only been, what, 5 minutes?
It was due to the individual that just left here.
Are
From
you
that specific family. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Aelfe.
Hmm.
She told me of her origins. I have done research of my own accord. Her bloodline is dangerous, but she herself has committed no crimes, and I will not have someone caged for their blood.
Understood. So long as they do not cause any issues, I will not do anything. And your word is what I follow, not the law.
Yes. Should they incriminate themselves, that would be a different case.
I will inform you before I act. As it seems you've put your trust in them.
Yes, we'll see what they do with this ritual.
Then if you trust them, I shall trust them. I was just concerned.
Your concern is noted. Should you hear of anything suspicious or ill intent, I would be keen to hear.
As usual, you'll be the first to know.
Are you familiar with their blood? Yosamis.
Yes. They're a very old family in Hinode. They have served my family for a very long time. I did not know that they were still active in their trade. If you care for your whimsical friend, Etherbane has been taking beastkin in Kitsune, and while I don't suspect she's either one, they might mistake her as such. If you hold any deer, I would keep an eye on them.
I have my priorities, that is for sure.
I wish you wouldn't look at me like that, then.
How could I not?
I stopped writing because I didn't want you to face the same consequences Hinode had.
My place is beside you.
You would have come here and gotten ill. And now you may anyway.
I suppose there's no avoiding the inevitable then.
No, I suppose
At least
not.
then I'd still be beside you.
Then tell me how your adventures have gone. It's been a while.
Leading me right back to here.
Well, yes, I know that. I'd like to know how the Kalypsia has treated you.
Mixed bag. Much like my old days here.
I don't think you'll find much has changed in that regard. If anything, it has gotten significantly worse. Support dwindles, especially now that Blackburn has taken hold. They have just added the sickness as another reason that I am unfit to rule.
Were you notified of the Alu?
Yes. Kalypsia has been sending the Alu here, and it has helped. In fact, I take it daily to subside the pain and the spread. But it does not cure it entirely, it always returns.
I see.
I can only hope that we find the cure before it's too late. And if we don't, then I'll have a mission for you.
Very well. Much to my dismay that you are talking so ahead of the future, but you are usually 2 steps ahead of yourself.
I have to be. I have to plan for them. For Hinode. You used to be so talkative. Why are you so quiet now?
My home in such disarray. My lady in such a sorry state.
I'm insulted.
Well, you could always try smiling, but I'm pretty sure that'll hurt you. And well, to the lady that stopped writing to me and have left me through such worry, cruel,
You're upset with me.
maybe a teensy tiny absolutely some.
Very well, I suppose you're allowed that. I was merely doing what was best for you.
From my own perspective, yes, but how about instead of what I wanted?
We're not all afforded those luxuries. But I was. And so I took it. I do not often get to be so selfish. And I will not apologize for being such.
I wouldn't expect you to.
But what I will apologize for is worrying you. You are one of the few remaining that are still loyal, and that I do appreciate. That is not something I take for granted.
How could I not?
I couldn't help but notice the Lord.
I believe at some point he will want to speak with you. To be so courageous to step foot into somewhere that might slit his throat during the night.
He wants to talk to us about not slitting his throat in the night. Is that what you're insinuating?
I don't know exactly. Want to see what he may say that might align with others, I suppose. Other things that I've been told.
Very well. Now that I have my advisor back in my court, do you think it's wise to slit his throat in the night?
I want to say no, but I shouldn't say yes. Damn it. I guess what happened after all. Truth be told, I favor him a bit. Not over you, but we got a little close, is all. As friends.
This doesn't happen to have anything to do with the other kitsune aboard the ship, does it? The one that I asked you to keep an eye on.
And I've been keeping my eye on that one. Are you aware of what she is?
I almost didn't recognize her. Last I saw, she was pink.
I should at least tell you about that.
Come.
Of course.
I would just like to sit. The medicine wears off quickly. My skin is burning.
Do you need another dose right now?
No. I have the guards on a schedule. But their schedules are thin. It may interfere with one of their patrols. I've asked them to take priority with that. When they are finished, they will come find me. I will not be asking anyone for more aid. I will not appear weak.
I was hoping that I'd be quite the hero to you. Takes out a small sample of the
Aww.
I got it a while back, but it's as you said, it's not no true cure. I heard about it a while back. And the moment we stepped foot here, you were going to be the first thing I ran up to, had we not been dispersed and scattered. And I had to watch the Nogisune to ensure the same fate perhaps had not befallen her. Because
get to RP with my fiance.
The same thing happened.
I'm so happy.
With myself and the Lord. Kept a bit of too much of an eye on her.
I wondered if you'd be able to behave yourself out of sight.
Well, I did, for a time. If anything, I think that misplaced care may have gotten me more than I bargained for. In a beneficial way.
So you care for them, truly.
I would wish no harm be upon them. But if they start to stir something here, then I fear I won't have a choice.
And if I ordered their throats be cut?
Then I will stand by. You would not do so without good reason.
You have too much faith in me. I wouldn't. You're right. Even if I am weary of them. I don't like that they're within the walls. There's a bitterness in me that wonders if he is smirking at the state of us.
I want to help.
Tiptoeing away.
You'd rather I go into the midst of danger or stand by you? I shall do so.
I don't know what I want. I don't know what to do. I've reached out to neighboring kingdoms. Altreus is the only one willing to help with the cure. They won't even set foot within the walls. And I wouldn't want them to, because if their healers get sick, then what's the point? There's no one willing to take any of our civilians into their walls. It has only been 3.5 weeks, and we have fallen so far. If the wildlife continues to be corrupted, our food source will be next on the chopping block. We are backed into a corner. I just wanted you to understand our position, and why it is even more dangerous that the two of them are here. If anything happens to that lord within our walls, what do you think Valinor would do?
It would look like an orchestration here. Yes.
Yes. So I suppose it is in your best interest to continue to keep an eye on them both.
Very well. Everything aside, though, I am overwhelmingly happy.
Tell me about it. What does that feel like? And what has caused such within you?
Feels like this. And unless you want me to sound like a broken record.
Maybe I just like to hear you say it.
Of course you do.
You think I didn't notice you kneeling for as long as you were?
I was sitting with a friend. I was not kneeling. Although he was kneeling, I merely wanted to greet you personally. And so I patiently waited.
Is it cruel of me to say that I would make you wait even longer just to see you do it?
I did not put that past you. And I honestly thought I could wait here a little longer and I wouldn't mind.
It's a nice feeling being wanted. I missed being in good company. Your quarters haven't changed, either. They are exactly as you left them. I have ensured that someone has maintained the cleanliness of them in your absence.
Even though there was no surefire, I suppose, sign that I was going to come back at all.
Yes. It felt like the right thing to do. And Natsumi has left with Kisa. I sent them away 2 weeks ago. I could not risk her life.
Understandable. But you don't know where she is.
I asked them to get as far away from Hinode as they could. I could only assume that they are headed west. It's possible you even crossed paths at one point.
Yes.
Perhaps them by land and you by sky.
Do you imagine she'll be safe with Natsume?
She was the best of her platoon. I can't tell him.
Yeah, for sure.
And at least Kisa was fond of her. Have you maintained your cover? Well, before your display.
Very recently, I let a show between the cracks.
To that one.
Yes. But I believe it is the safest with her.
Because she is mute.
More so, she chooses not to talk.
So she could speak.
I've heard it maybe once or twice.
Really? And what has made you so privileged?
Wouldn't know. She has no rhyme or reason. Or rhythm.
Everyone has a reason.
Well, I wouldn't be able to get it out of her, and she won't be able to tell you.
That is borderline infuriating.
I've just chosen to accept it at some point.
Yes, you are a very docile creature.
A creature now, am I?
Jester. So you're still wearing those pants?
These pants are nice.
I'm convinced they were what you were born in.
I'm going to hear an earful of this now again, too.
Now that you're here, it will be easier for me to dress you in something proper. Something suitable for a royal advisor.
I want to at least keep my hat.
Very well, I'm
I
not
like
cruel.
my hat. Fine. Just don't lose it.
Sounds like you need a toggle.
That better?
Yes. You're 1/3 of the way there.
What's the other two? Well, one is the pants, I know that. What's the third one, then?
I suppose the shirt has to go with it.
This is at least the least colorful thing I have. I would say this is the most proper out of all.
It's the most tolerable. Oh, 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 got him.
Hey now.
I'm not going to pretend like I know what you're nodding at. Jasper will have to translate. He's observed your body language for longer.
I've tried to translate and help her to help me understand her better, and she refuses. The other day I was like, let's practice our sign language. And she said no. What's her magic? No. Oh, does she need healing?
No. It does not go away with healing. It has only stopped progressing with the cure that Kalypsia has provided.
I believe you heard the blackbird.
I wouldn't waste your energy on it. Besides, I am prescribed with 2 doses a day, and it keeps it at bay long enough. Although I suspect we will run low eventually. The civilians need it as well. Hopefully your ritual does the trick. If not, then I fear we may have to dig even more holes.
Anything of note other than what is the whole fiasco said Spiritville? I didn't quite understand that.
I don't know much about it myself. Aetherbane was spotted near one of our shrines. Several shrine maidens have gone missing, and even more infected linger around the area. I can only assume that they've crossed over through that part of Hinode. That however they've gotten into the spirit realm lies in that area, and unfortunately is where our missing shrine maidens have gone. There have been reports of broken devices and deceased kitsune. And Aetherbane follows shortly after. One of your mages is seeking to perform a ritual near that location. The guards should have taken several of them to scout out the area earlier.
I see. That'd make it a little easier of where you would want me.
How do you mean?
Well, you're in a vulnerable position with what is perhaps individuals that you'd rather not have here. So I'm asking, you'd rather I go into the forefront of battle? Or stay?
I've not known you to be a combatant.
No, but I'm angry.
So I just wanted to poke and mention that if the shrine scene is
time
over,
ago,
you guys
I
are free to swap into like your own character
have
and stuff
changed
if
a
you'd
bit.
like.
Yes, we've returned a while ago.
My previous affinity.
I did not
It's
get
no
the
longer
chance
with
to
me.
ask. I don't know if you were interested in playing the Shrine Maiden. It's fine if not, because I can take them up.
I'd be happy to. I just...
So then have your skills changed? Are you now a combatant?
I've been getting some training.
If it is your heart's desire to go through the portal, then go. I would not be Empress if I could not hold my own.
I will think on it. But truly, I'd rather be where I am, where you think I'd be best.
I don't know what lies on the other side. It is difficult for me to judge. My focus needs to be here. If I think of how you can assist in those efforts, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Unless you've somehow made connections with other kingdoms that like you enough to house several hundred Unity civilians.
Okay, well, not that much time has passed.
It was worth an ask.
But there is perhaps a connection or two. Not hugely, but maybe more so along the lines of talented individuals.
Are you going to make me ask?
Why are you slapping my leg? Very well. There are perhaps two council members from Rivendell had resigned formally. And they are pleasant enough.
You think they'd be willing to serve? And do you trust them?
I would need to gauge them here. Which I plan to. But we became fast friends at least. And I don't think they have ill intent.
I see. Something to consider then.
One of them is a runesmith of some kind. And I believe the other one is, by their own title of the council, a master magic theorist.
And they have come up with some things on the fly that even impressed myself.
That may actually be useful for something I'm looking into myself.
Well, I am looking for quality over quantity in this case.
I want to know more about these rings that the Shimmering Nothing have given you all.
You know of them?
I was told of them, and that they have somehow given you access into our walls undetected.
That I didn't know.
My apologies.
I'd like them culled. But Asato has said that they are connected to your souls. We don't know what will happen if they are removed or tampered with, and that is not something I'm interested in risking.
Well, you can already consider me compromised. If you'd rather I be your eyes and ears there.
Perhaps. I may have other uses
Well.
for you.
Goody.
However, I don't suppose we are worrying your new friends with how long you've been gone.
Let them worry.
I don't think I have many friends ever since I... Holly isn't the only one I've told about my position. Or at least, she... Well, now she knows my position, and...
But there was one that, at least recently, I went into greater detail.
The Nogisune.
Do you think she'd be rather vexed, hearing you call her that rather than her name?
Well, considering that she refers to me as Bard right in front of my face, I'm quite angry.
Spicy. Who's that? Why do they turn tail every time they round a corner and see us?
Oh, I didn't quite see them. What did they look like?
White hair, blue-skinned.
Oh, that is perhaps Amit.
You are my dad! You're my dad!
He's an elf as well.
I see. Perhaps that's why.
The Nogisune in question. I
somewhat promised them, if they wished for it, a audience with you.
In good nature, I'm not trying to pin you into a corner.
And why have you promised?
Simply just an audience with you. I believe she... After all, she is from that clan, the one that has been mistreated as a blade.
Yes,
I believe during your uncle's time as emperor.
She has merely chosen a master.
There is potential
potential wavering.
Is this your doing?
Yes.
Very good. Well done.
Well, it was the initial part of the plan. And I say initially with emphasis. As I told you, I grew care. Foolishly, though.
Indeed.
She knows of that part, though.
So, I am to make a good impression, is what I am hearing.
Not really good. Just honest. Unless you are within the confines of lying.
I suppose it's dependent. And those details I'm not willing to share in front of your friend.
Very well.
They might be aware that you are the royal advisor, but they are not privy to our plans. Do you need anything else of me?
Unless you'd want me to sound like a broken record.
I'll never be tired of hearing you say it. And it is not my desire to depart, but I do have things I must attend to.
Things that I cannot come with.
No.
Very well.
But you know where my quarters are. I will be there if you need me.
Beyond this gate here?
Those gates at the end of the path. I have since moved location since your last appearance here.
Very well. It is good to see you again, my lady.
Behave.
Well, that's a cheap price.
We're Mitt. We're Mitt.
Water? Who is that? It is Kane. That is not meat. Where is meat? Meat. This way?
Where are
Look
they?
what I found.
Well, is that suiting for you?
Yes, it is heavy. Where is Mitt?
Last I saw.
If you follow this area, he is on one of the cliffs between the bridges.
That is dangerous. Hi.
Come here.
Why? Where is Mitt?
I don't know. Come here.
Why?
Shove.
This is not Mitt.
No, I said medic.
Look what I found.
Where did you find that?
Down. Had to climb.
Why were you down there?
Was spit out.
You also suffered at the hands of the Shimmering Nothings portal. Yes, rather inconvenient.
Do you like it?
It is a weapon.
Yes.
What would make one fond of one weapon over another?
Mitt says people like different things, but all weapons are good weapons because Sprout can use them to protect.
Yes, all weapons are merely tools to enact brutality on one another.
Yes.
So I suppose in that regard it is functional enough.
Yes. Where are we?
Through the sewers. You do not recognize the place.
Nuh-uh.
We are to the east of where we previously were docked before. All the way to the coast. Pinode is its name.
It is big. It is very tall.
Yes, it is.
I want to jump in there. But I won't.
I would not advise you ruin these merchants' goods. The place is in rather dire straits, and, well, I imagine there is very little keeping the locals civil enough to not strike out in frustration at the recent event.
Strike out. Strike out. No, don't like that. Pink trees.
rather unique, is it not?
Yes, never seen before. Oh! Ouch! Can't climb that. It is too tall.
I'm surprised. I would have thought you would find your way to clamber on one of them.
I could try again.
Even the elvish presence here seems to have dwindled fairly significantly compared to the past. It really has seen better days.
What are you looking at? Oh, plants! You like those! I like those. They're orange. Like Sprout. They smell better than Sprout, too.
Well, if you have only recently surfaced from the sewers, I imagine that is a rather low bar to meet.
Yes, I am wet.
You should probably see yourself cleaned off.
Okay. What is wrong? Faven is different. What happened?
What do you mean by...
Are you tired? Have you eaten today? You are like when Sprout doesn't get enough sleep. Oh, solid. There is no water in that pond.
No, there is not.
Wait. What is it?
Recognize it. The scene painted a very, very long time ago.
Older than Mitt?
I'm unsure how old Mitt is.
He is old. He is an old man.
What would constitute old by your reckoning?
I think he is 3 a lot. 3, a big 3? More than that.
More than 3, said
Someone called him an old man once, and he didn't even fight back. Which means it's true. Because then, well, he cannot be a liar. There is no water. Now I am taller than you. I want to climb these buildings. I want to climb all of these buildings.
I'm sure you do.
I feel better. Why? Those. They make a sad shape.
You would have most likely sat right here.
Oh
with her heel.
no. Who?
One of the many works of art that I had put up of hers. Seemed so inconsequential then.
I do not understand. But he is remembering something. So Sprout will be respectful.
I'm sure it looks remarkably different then to now, but something about the place was just so familiar.
Solid flowers. Is it memory? Is your thing a memory?
These flowers are aggressive.
They are so strong. Maybe if you stand on the rock.
Yes.
He does it again. I wonder why. Why does he do that? Faven is remembering something, and hopes that it does not make him sad for too long. But Sprout won't impose, and we'll go find Mitt. But we'll check on Faven later, okay?
Thank you.
Be safe. I care about you. Mitt. Mitt. Show him the stick. I'm worried about Faven. Have not seen him so sad. I wonders why. Meow. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. No. Meow. Meow. We don't have those in this world. I shouldn't do that. Mitt? Nope.
The alchemists that are not will particularly change anything alchemy-wise. But it is,
Hello, Sprout.
Don't take that. It is mine. I still have not found
Oh,
Mitt.
I didn't mean to.
Please, maybe do not.
By the way, Sprout, you shouldn't run away when someone needs healing.
Did
you
not
hear
know.
me?
No.
We said they had said medical.
Medic. Yeah, you
All
might have
Sprout
understood
heard was,
that.
"Come here." Did not say
Oh, I
why.
see. No, I said someone needs. It might not come through, so it's not your fault. But I mean, Mitt was around a bit ago. I don't know
I
where
miss
he's
him.
now.
Where did he go?
Let me look around. A bit in the sky, see if I can spot him.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be down there. Have you checked down towards the docks yet?
Not all the way to the. No.
No. It could be down there.
Or there was a bit of a bar.
Okay. We'll check.
specifically on that part.
I want to show him my stick.
I wanted to find Seaside, and best way to look for him was over here.
Nope.
Not you. No, she's talking about him.
Whoa. Mitt. Mitt, where are you? Mitt. Mitt. Whoa. Okay. He is not here.
I didn't. I was just thinking of places that you might not have checked yet.
Yes. Sprout is saying he's not here.
Oh, okay.
Did you have any
Yes.
luck?
So I didn't spot Emmett, but I saw some figures in the water over there. Like there's some springs over there, so
Some
he might be there.
fear? There is scary things?
Springs.
Springs.
Like water. Do you know when we took a bath in like Rivendell? You saw some place like that, ponds.
Oh, swimmies.
So it's
Yes.
up there in that direction. I saw some figures. I think I couldn't make out if it was Emmett or not, but you know, some people are there if you want to check out.
I am so fast.
You are.
Stairs, my enemy. Meow. Up here? Up. Up. So many things I want to eat. Mita, Mita. Look what I found.
Where did you find that?
Underground. It is heavy.
I would expect such.
Yes. How is Mid?
It is fine. Or I am fine. As for you.
Good. Better. Like this
Good.
place better. The sky is out again.
It is. Blue flower.
To eat it?
If you wish to eat it, go ahead, but I would hope you would not.
Will not then. Will hold it forever?
You're able to put it in your hand like the other ones if you wish as well.
We'll hold it for now because Mid gave it to me.
Show me where you found that club.
Okay, we'll try to remember the way. It was far and wet, and lots of stairs, and a big shining circle. Everyone was gone. Yes. So climbed up, and then found Alden, and then Faven. Faven is sad, and then found Mitt. Everything here is tall.
It is. Quite terrifyingly tall, if you would.
Yes. Was down here? Whoa. Oh, well, maybe not. Probably went the wrong way, but it is down here somewhere.
The small paths that go along the water.
Yes. There is, big, broken door. Like on the Kalypsia? Oh,
You want
this
to
way?
show me that?
Yes. Oh! I am okay.
Are you alright?
Yes. Down here? Maybe.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
if you continue this way, I'm certain of it.
Okay.
At least somewhat certain. And if not, then I believe that I know the other way.
Okay. Because now we are going up. But it is right here. This. This down here. This has a broken in there. Can't remember.
If we go back down that way, we
Okay.
just need to go around here.
Okay. Usually good at knowing where Sprout is, but never been here before.
There's two different ways, I think, but we can go this way.
Mitt been here before?
No.
No?
I was just walking around here trying to figure out how we can defend this area better.
Oh. We need to defend
Looking
it?
at different areas. Possibly, yes.
Okay. defended.
I have no idea where anyone else is. I believe that they all went to the shrine.
Many are in the middle.
Hmm.
You know what? It might be over here. Please excuse this 40-minute flute solo while we try to find where we are. Oh! Maybe over here? Yeah? Down here? Kinda. Not the right one, but close.
Yes. I suddenly know where we are. Or where we supposed you want to go. Follow
Yes. Mate knew the whole time.
me. Roughly. Oh.
I think we need a lesson on staircases. Pinky out. It was in the room with the
It's not that.
big blue bubble.
Blue bubble.
Blue thing that spit us out.
So one of the portals was in here.
Yes.
Understood.
They are so fluffy. Don't touch them.
Good. We need to just go in one big circle.
I think maybe.
This.
Oh, you're
this
onto
city
something.
maze.
It was like this. Whoa. But maybe the other side?
I don't know if we can go the other side, so let's check here first.
Okay. My hands are full. Please? Yes!
Sewer grade.
Yes. It is broken. This is where Sprout came out. Your boots will get
I
wet.
believe that's. Of course.
Splish, sploosh, splish, sploosh. Right here. Ta-da! It was in here. Just over
I have
here.
a feeling that this is where we were supposed to get out from.
It was shiny, so I took it. I'll put it back. But I will keep this.
We'll keep an eye out for this one later. If no one claims it, then you might be able to have it for yourself.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Bye. Sploosh.
It is interesting to know that the portal was in here for some people. I was scattered outside of the city for a short bit.
It is everyone different?
Only about I was able to see 2 out there. 1 in here, so about 3 I'd guess. Unless I missed a few.
More. Could look for more. Limbo. Could go on this shirt. I don't have one there anymore. Yes.
was that?
Was gonna put the flower on my shirt. Used to have one there, but then changed, and now it is gone. How long are we here?
I do not know. For as
Oh.
long as it takes until we've saved the spirit realm, I'd assume.
The spirit realm. Where the spirits are. They are running.
I think that's a sign for us to run as well.
Okay. Did you see Toffee's friend? The one from the market?
Yes.
Yes.
He was interesting.
He was scary, but is nice so far. He used to watch Sprout when both were in cages.
The only thing I need is once we are done with the mission, I would like to be able to have, well, Johan and I, the two alchemists that we have, who have full access to the jade once we are back.
It's like across the bridge, and then to your left, like all the way down, there will be stairs going up. It will be the building right in front of the top of the stairs.
Oh. Understood. Thank you.
Everything alright?
Yes,
Wow.
I used to like taking my lunch in.
Is that a flower?
Yes, it is mid-colored.
Yeah, just get him by a bird.
I have a yellow one in my hair.
I would sit
A bird gave it to you.
A crow flew around and gave it to me.
Hey, I'm wearing the one that's. They gave me a yellow one, and I'm wearing it in my hair.
I thought Mitt picked it.
Oh, no blue flowers there.
I think if you were just down in hot springs.
And then
I'm sorry
still
for
like it.
everything.
I would.
Okay.
It is better than what Leto got.
What
He only
did
got
I
a
get?
stick.
Sticks. No, he got like
Those are
5
so
sticks.
tasty.
Oh, multiple now.
Five?
Well, you can ask him for him. I'm sure he'll gladly give you one.
He is up the stairs now.
Oh,
Whoa.
I see.
Well, I'm so
Can I eat your sticks?
Sticks aren't for eating, Sprout.
But you don't
Sticks
want
not
them.
eat a steak if you want.
Sticks not food. Don't eat sticks.
Please.
Are you gonna eat them?
If he is with
Yes.
you and will vouch for his character, then so
Don't
be it.
do that.
Yeah.
Stick
Never
not
looking
food.
out for our own.
She, but
Hey, you
Are
can
you looking out
have
for me
other
too,
things to eat.
If you were to be led off by a dawn elf, I would
Huh?
try and at least let the gods know.
Here. Not right now,
oh, so you guys.
but later if you want some
Problems with
food. Right now, we're gonna be going to the hot spring if you want to come with us.
Swimming?
Have you not? Do you not know what they do? To
Yeah,
us?
kinda. Yeah.
Especially those over on
Okay.
the island.
We will go swimming.
Okay. Yes. No, Toffee, we're gonna be going to the hot spring
What?
if you wanted to join us, unless you're busy.
Okay.
What?
What?
Oh, okay. Let's go.
What is that? Wait, the spread. What's that? What was that?
Mine. It is mine.
What is it?
No.
Yeah, can you just
They
be with you whenever you can?
weren't
Same
taken.
importance.
And what happened was, apparently the Aetherbane had said something like
Of advice
a
from Hot Spring.
bargain is resolved or something,
I
or
would suggest
the other part of the deal is
eggs
done.
with you.
Eggs?
And they
They
weren't
can
taken.
be
So my guess is that if we see like a black-haired Decatine with a mask, they must know something.
Understood.
And if you do see anybody match that description, let
There's a literal
go on now,
food
but
market,
let Akane know.
across the bridge.
Understood.
The other thing I can suggest is
We are going swimming.
the further from the waterfall, the cooler the pools.
Eto wants to go to the springs to swim.
Closer to the
Yes, the hot springs.
And he said if we went, he would feed me, but that I wasn't allowed to eat his sticks.
beneath the waterfall are giving for the days ahead.
Understood.
So you weren't able to get any of the 5 sticks that he has?
No.
Oh, you want to come with?
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Gotta wait for them because they're talking now.
Yeah, that's about it.
Go and check on them up there.
Okay.
Listen, the longer we linger, the sooner it'll get dark, and then I'm gonna be the one running into walls.
You'll be fine.
It seems tense.
I'm fine.
Okay.
It is simply that we know that there are people outside the city right now. We have to be prepared.
Okay.
Is everything alright up here?
Yeah?
Quite alright.
This is my mitt.
Yeah. Huh? What am I looking at?
A blue flower.
Oh, I see. What? Yeah. What?
I'm
Good
Killer,
evening.
Kira. Good evening.
Kira.
Kira.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Either way, I won't bug you on this matter further.
Okay.
You take care now.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Were you looking for something
So she
that we might be
said.
able to assist you with?
Pleasure to meet you more formally now.
Just keeping an eye.
He's just.
Oh, Kira said that.
I've heard all kinds of. We're at a hot spring now. If you wanted to come with.
Okay.
I mean, you can come too on it if you like. We're not busy.
Probably will.
Well, do they know?
Is that a steak?
It's a flower.
Sprout now?
Oh. Oh, I
What
see.
does Sprout know?
Do you know Kira?
Yes.
You know Kira? He knows you?
Yes.
A little.
Oh, what happened? Wait, you need to tell me. How?
I have to go.
Wait, I know.
It is what it is.
Such is the way of.
Swimmies.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes.
Akane.
Akane.
She's busy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. We're not gonna get away from her. It's the worst.
By time we get over
I
there,
could
I'm
get
not
him.
gonna be able
It would
to
be
able
so
to see.
easy.
It would be.
By the time we get there, it's gonna be dark. Come on.
I will
yeah,
scoop
yeah,
you
now
up
it's
in my
our fault.
horns and pick you up and take you to the hot spring. We will go swimming. I am still stinky from the sewers. They dumped me there.
You were also in the sewers?
Yes, I was alone for a long time.
Huh, a bunch of us ended up in the sewers too, and you weren't there. Guess we were in
No.
different sewers.
I got stuck. I did not come through
Oh.
fast. It was so shiny. I loved it.
Oh, well, you know.
I did miss Mitt though.
Oh, what? Okay, well, yeah, this is why.
No, we make them turn around.
We don't.
Wait!
Everyone is going to the hot springs now.
We're going
so
swimming.
You're obligated to turn around and, get in again.
Come on.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know your skin's probably all wrinkly and
Come on.
but like,
Come swimming.
Actually, my skin does not wrinkle from water.
well, not you. I mean him, because.
Yeah,
I suppose we'll have to
He's like a
check
raisin.
out the armor afterwards.
I guess I could stay in there a little longer.
It'll make it quite soft.
Mia!
It also helps the muscles.
Hello, Sprout.
Hi. How was your travels through the shiny blue?
The shiny blue. We came out in the sewer.
It is good for your
Sprout
muscles
too.
after training.
You
Was
too.
in there a long time. We are going swimming.
To the hot
I
springs?
hear there is
Yes.
one of these on the Kalypsia.
Alright.
I recommend you make use of it as we continue your training. You'll feel significantly more refreshed.
Can't get the flower wet. If they get soggy, they go droopy, and then they die. And it won't be blue anymore. And then Mitt will have to get another flower from another bird. That can't happen.
Then we'll keep it dry.
Okay.
We can leave it with your things.
Yes. I am just so happy. What is this?
That's just up the other side of the hot springs go around here.
It is pretty.
I suppose it is.
Everything here is so tall. The stairs are so long.
Yeah. I think, though, that it might simply be that you and I are quite short.
I guess so. Can Mia get big? We are the same.
I'm afraid not. Hmm?
We have the same.
Oh, we're the same height. Ah, you mean that I can do soul magic?
Yes.
Maybe one day you can teach me.
Okay. It hurts though.
That is less ideal.
Don't want to hurt Mia.
But you do it.
Yes. It doesn't hurt when you do it all the time. It hurts only when you learn. Stay dry. Actually, go right in there.
And I'll have to learn carefully.
Yes.
I almost wish that you guys had gone here like 5 minutes earlier.
Is there an actual spring?
To redress.
Is it this?
We were trying to, but
we left to get more people,
It is this.
You gotta invite people.
I am going to cannonball.
Yeah, that was like taking 500 million years.
Please be careful, it's incredibly
I
shallow.
want to make sure the other people knew where it was.
I hope these work. Take this, huh? Ugh. This one?
Well, I guess a little more time.
And then
Couldn't hurt.
Shiki stays dry. The shrinking potion. Don't get it watered down. And then the mitt cloak.
Like a bundle of eggs.
This way.
How many eggs did you get?
And then, please work. Wonderful.
It worked.
And then we run. Skabloosh. This is not that deep.
No. It's not for swimming, it's for sitting in.
Sit. Okay.
Yes, it's nice and hot, so it should warm the body.
I will try. Skabloosh. In the light. We like the light. Let me make sure that I have a snack.
Yeah. That's why they call hot springs and not cold.
Oh, well, if everyone's gonna be over there.
Where would you like to sit, Sprout? I'll sit with you.
If we are in the middle, everyone can be our friend.
Let the eggs float in the water.
I guess. What did he say? I didn't actually catch what he said to do with
I
the
just
eggs.
have the eggs floating in front of me now, so I guess they're just there now.
Okay.
If they cook in the spring, we can eat them.
That's the
you're
point.
Gonna lose some of the eggs, and
That's what
somebody's
they
gonna
said.
find them later.
Yeah, it's gonna be awful.
I have jalapeno poppers.
It's gonna suck for whoever has to deal with that.
Oh, that's probably.
Just nice though. It's a nice city, it's a nice place, a nice view.
Yes, the view is probably the best part of this location. You can see the ocean perfectly from that edge. She is quite beautiful tonight.
It's actually probably as close as we're gonna get to your home in a while, Leto, isn't it? You're across the ocean.
Yeah, probably. I thought you meant the hot spring. We have hot springs in Northern.
Oh, no.
I suppose. Yeah. I don't know how far it is across.
How's our Dwarven's hot spring? What's that look like? I can't help but
Actually,
imagine it very like functional
How does that compare
somehow.
to...
I mean, it's very similar. It's just underground.
Oh.
So it's like if this hot spring was in a cave.
Yeah, but then you lose the view.
Wow. Really? Okay. I see how it is.
Mia ever been here before?
Hinode?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, I've never traveled much further east than Rivendell, actually. I've traveled north to Frostheim and all the way up to Keshin to get aboard the Kalypsia, but I've never come up to Hinode.
What?
It
I
is
really
different.
didn't do that much traveling at all. It is. Do you like it here?
Oh, I think they're actually cooking.
New flowers are nice, but get easily lost. Everything is so tall.
I wonder if they have like a special flavor.
That is
I
true.
have no idea if they'll...
Could not find mint for so long.
Sprout, do you want one of the eggs?
Yes, please.
I don't think Sprout would ever say no to something that's semi-food. Just float it over there.
I'm just dropping
You know what? Yeah,
in.
just float it over. Just float it over. It'll get there eventually.
Is it bathing time?
It is so slow.
There
it
Very
is.
slow.
Oh.
Bathing time. Oh, Mia.
A shirt and egg?
So do you, no?
So the alchemy person,
Yeah.
alchemy person wanted to talk to you. She had the information you needed.
Oh,
She was
I'll
over...
have to find her later.
Yeah, she was over at the place.
Oh my God.
The area where we were.
It's late. I'm sure she'll be heading home before too long.
There is a bin inside of the bathhouse disrobing area over there. You can store them in.
Oh yeah, my clothes are glued.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
In that case,
I
be sure
haven't
to dry
gotten-
off well afterwards.
You know I can do this though. There
They're
we go. Oh, damn it.
glued?
It happens sometimes. I've seen this
Sometimes you have
before.
glue on your clothes. You can't, just
Let's see.
doesn't want to come off.
Doesn't the glue eventually wear off?
If I take my boots off, everything comes off. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all stuck together.
It is all stuck together in weird places.
Yeah, if I
Oh,
take my
that's
boots
not-
off, my shirt comes off.
Mia, you are droopy. I have never seen you droopy before.
My hair?
Yes. It still glows.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty. It is like
One second, I need to find it.
Do you think that was
when the
funny?
moon is really bright,
Yeah, I think that was really funny.
or a really big shiny thing next to it.
That kind of has a lot of that too.
A star?
Oh, actually, I can't.
But one of the big ones.
Bathhouse isn't...
Oh.
You think they're okay with? I mean, I'm not looking at them.
It translates
It's not like, yeah,
closest in common as
If anything, I just become a
the
nightlight.
reflected moonlight in a lake.
Thanks, girl.
Oh, that is pretty. It is
right?
Maybe I'll learn more when we go home.
Like Horizon, but it is different,
You know what? When you're right.
but the same. Yeah, gets it.
The reflection.
Everything's cool.
It is Sprout's
How's it
favorite
going,
thing.
buddy?
Is when
Kinda getting splash water on my
the sky
The sky and
touches the ground.
reflection are the same.
It is pretty.
He's fine. He loves.
Well, I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying you're not.
My
getting
home
most
is in a valley in the mountains. And there's a large lake in
That
the middle
feels
of it.
like like those depictions of like
And from
royalty where they have like
where we all
fans
lived, you could see
cool off the
the
person on
moon
the
as
throne,
it
that's what
rose
this is, except
would
water.
always be reflected between two mountains.
There we go.
I want to go there.
Yeah. Oh, the lot.
Always?
Can you splash like that for me? And
What do you mean?
It is always reflecting?
Wow.
Well, not during the
I
day.
feel like if he
It's not.
splashes little, it's gonna be really big now.
Still.
There's usually somewhere in the lake, somewhere around the lake that you can see the reflection at least.
The moon makes the dark less scary.
Do you two want some hot spring eggs? I bought a lot of them.
You've seen my light,
They've
right?
been cooking in
The
the
one that I
house.
wear on my belt?
Mhm.
It's crystallized moonlight.
You have part of the moon?
That's fine.
Not part of the moon so much as some of the light from it.
How did you get that?
It was a gift from someone that's important to me.
How did they get that?
I don't know.
Can I ask them?
As friends.
Are they dead?
Well, they're very far
I mean,
away,
like,
I'm
I can
afraid,
technically
but
like send an egg over.
maybe if you ever meet them.
But I feel like that's a terrible
Okay.
use of
No.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
probably.
impatient.
Oh, you can use wind magic. You probably like.
It's for fun. Like we're
just
friends,
saying.
and we can be silly. Just like, wah.
Last time
Reminds
I tried
me
to
of
splash
home, but
water,
also-
that weird thing came out. Remember?
I don't like the dark very much either.
Like that.
Oh.
It is scary.
That like
Right.
container thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
This isn't fair, I'm getting
Yeah, I
double
do
teamed.
remember.
Stop! Enjoying
We
the
are
heat?
safe over here. This was a good choice.
Yeah.
You're what?
How's
You made
the
a good
egg
decision.
splash?
You what?
It was delicious.
I don't
Are you
know
sure
if it
you're
was
safe?
done yet.
Like a swarm of
No.
sharks. They are encircled.
No.
Well.
I feel like you're starting a fight that Big Sprout can win.
Oh,
No, let's not do that. No, don't. Why'd you even say that? Don't give her that thought.
No. Don't.
Are you
think
squaring up
Sprout's
right now?
Yes?
We're not fighting. We're splashing water. We're playing.
Ew.
Next time.
Hold on, I'm thinking really hard.
Hey, Finch.
Don't think hard enough.
You're gonna get the eggs.
All those brain cells, and for what?
Damn it.
Good job, bro.
I quit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hey.
Oh. She's dead.
Something you
She
feel.
died.
Like
She
it's a
quit.
little tickle in your like your tummy,
It's over.
your stomach, and then you
It's
want to
fine.
Definitely enjoyable to be back here.
Never laughed before.
Yeah.
Wow, this is my mission as Toffee to get you to laugh. Maybe one day I'll get you to laugh like super hard. Oh, what was that?
No.
No.
Might have
Oh,
been
I don't
foam
think that's
from the
supposed to be
waterfall.
here.
You know, we're next to the coast. Actually. I wonder if they get snoodles over here.
Stop.
Oh no, not noodles.
You know, I was just thinking because last time
Hey, Lego.
we were 100%.
Hands are wet and dripping.
Why are you asking if they get snoodles in the hot spring?
No, Not the hot spring. I'm saying the ocean. It's like right there. You know?
It's like you're trying to.
No. I would never. Number one schnoodle hater. And, you know.
It's nice.
Your mask will get wet.
You're just mad because they're stealing your gimmick of liking shiny things.
You got me. You're very right, Mia.
At least Holden isn't slimy.
Now you do.
I think. I can't verify.
Why do you say I think?
So many friends.
Well, I don't know. I don't touch you.
No, damn it, you threw it in my direction, so I threw it back.
Hey, wait. Be
I think someone must have just left it in the water.
It is floating around.
It is always important to clean up after yourselves. You don't want to make a mess for anyone else.
That's true.
I'm glad we could turn this into an educational statement.
Everything would be educational if you're a good enough student.
No, don't. Bro, you should definitely slash Leto. It would make Amit proud.
I will do anything to make Mid proud.
Yes. Yes.
I would splash him again, but I do not think he can handle it.
Don't do it.
Yes, fair.
Oh! Let's splash him. Hey, Leto! Here you
No,
go.
please.
Hey-ya!
Ah! What is happening? Why am I being circled? What did I do?
Hey-ya!
There it is. There it is.
Fucking idiot! Ah!
It is funny to
Be nice.
please do not throw whatever that is
Be-
at him.
Be nice.
You started this. Now you must reap the consequences.
No, she started this.
Consequences.
I remember
for your
you
actions,
menacingly
Leto.
crawling over to Mia and Sprout.
I wasn't the only one. She did it too.
I will blame Leto because he did not let me eat the sticks.
Because they're bad. You don't eat sticks.
Let her eat the sticks.
But now you have an egg. That's
was
much better than a
delicious.
stick.
Yeah, but
You want me to
like the
get
egg
you a
didn't
stick?
come from
Don't.
you though.
You.
Yes?
Yeah, Leto.
There. No, please.
He get you.
No, please.
Oh.
Do not drown.
You can't use your wing. That's not fair.
I said
Yes,
that
it
too.
is. You can use
Not
yours.
fair.
I mean,
you
it,
know?
it's perfectly
More
fair, yeah.
so.
I'm so wet.
Yeah, get more wet.
I'm.
Drowning is prohibited.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I see Amit
I'll
over
make sure
there.
not to do that, Sprout.
He was for a moment.
Mid. He is coming.
Yeah.
He's what?
Shut up.
Leto, stop it.
Get your head out of the gutter.
He can't.
It's stuck.
It is stuck.
You know, you need someone to get it out.
Yeah, I need someone to
Stuck,
pull.
you need some help.
No, I'm not gonna continue.
Leto, stop it.
Leto,
I wasn't
stop.
trying. It just happened. Stop it.
Hello, Amy.
He's farting again. He's farting again.
What are you?
Splish.
What? Ethan,
What?
help.
He's flirting.
She's too powerful.
Oh,
I can't contend with her power.
I think he can do that.
I think so. But he's
But
taken.
maybe us together.
The only oh,
Together we can overcome.
Yeah. But he said that
That's
he
never been an
flirts with
issue
a
for
lot of
Leto.
people.
Duffy, that's
He's
never been an
possible
issue for
people.
Leto.
You're
He
telling him to stop, and then you keep going.
No.
What? Okay,
His
well,
girlfriend will
okay.
be mad.
Okay, well, I'll just
Who
stay
is
back
that?
here.
Maybe you should tell him. Maybe you should tell her.
Okay.
Oh, there's a canny.
Hello? Hello? Akane, hello?
Oh.
Hello? We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back!
I give up.
We're back! No. They will do it. We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back!
No.
God damn.
We're back! No? She can't see me! I'm still gonna do it!
If you keep
Come on.
trying it, eventually she will.
Yeah! That's what I'm thinking! I'm okay!
You will
Got
get
this, Sophie.
tired.
You've gotten this far, honestly.
Yeah.
You can't stop now. I mean,
Akane! Hello! We're back! Please! We're back! Please! We're
Are we
back!
able to get the information to her?
Or else
please,
die!
Akane, she needs it. She needs
Oh,
Wait
you
back,
found her.
Akane, please.
Her arm's gonna fall off.
No.
Oh.
Drowning is prohibited.
Thanks for the reminder, Sprout.
You're
Thanks for the
welcome.
reminder.
I don't think
Drowning is bad.
Yeah.
Who gave you that?
I wouldn't know.
The sinus said it.
No, you're okay. My arm is hurting just a little bit.
I
It's
don't know
fine.
what it means.
Prohibited?
Yes.
Prohibited means not allowed.
Oh,
Prohibited.
it is a rule. Okay,
Yes.
Prohibited.
Alright, we're even.
we follow
You know
rules.
what's prohibited is?
Don't do it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Prohibited.
This is definitely the right side of things to be sitting on. They're having an ongoing splash fight over there.
Oh, you think you're safe? You think you're safe?
That's not what I said.
He did. Ah.
This is definitely the way the hot springs are meant to be enjoyed.
I don't think so. I think they're meant to
Was
be
it hard
more
to find the
enjoyed
menu?
Yes, and I was very scared
sitting in the middle,
finding sunscreen.
enjoying the heat, watching us die. Oh, my hand is
Did you prefer relaxing or splashing? You've done both so far.
Mia,
I think both is pretty good.
I forgive you.
Agreed.
The betrayal was funny.
Oh, Dako.
Akane, do you want a hot springs egg? I bought a bunch of them from the
Long
front
time
desk
no
of the hot
see.
springs.
I will pass.
Hi.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I might have bought too many.
It is
I
very
really might have
scenic.
bought too many.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I haven't seen behind
Yes,
I bought
rock.
like a dozen. Okay,
Oh, yeah, that.
Very disappointing to us
I would
all,
like
I'm
a
sure.
photo.
I also haven't checked, to be fair, but
I can
You
sense
should
its
check.
face on this
I don't
stone.
know. Okay, you know what? Only because it disturbed Leto. Sorry, I'll make sure in the
Only because it disturbs Leto. That's funny.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh.
guys, there actually is something back there.
There's
What?
no, there's no way.
No,
These are
there's not.
rocks.
He is lying.
Okay.
Okay. Docu, come here. No, I don't think I will. Come. Because they well, then no egg for you then.
What? You already stamped in one. Oh no, that was a canny.
You think
I
you're
bought
safe
a
over there,
dozen
Leto, huh?
hot spring eggs, and I gave out like
no, Kira.
5 of
Sorry,
them.
Kira.
Hot spring
I was
eggs?
giving it. I was giving
Yes,
him.
they're eggs that you cook in the hot spring. What?
You got
Anyway.
gaslit by someone into
crossfire.
believing.
Mother, this is fucked up. Oh, it's so. Here we
It's
go.
so pretty.
they were more forthcoming than I expected.
I can make some lights for you if you need them.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure. There's the light over there.
Do you like the moon?
Should be. Though I've certainly caught some.
No,
strange
fuck! I
fire.
knew this was coming when the wings came up, and yet I was not prepared.
That was
Do you like the
I'm
moon?
a fool.
It's so pretty here. Wow. I kind of feel bad for
Don't
them.
get to see it often.
It is nice.
You know, you'd think it would be mostly the same all over the world. You know?
It's pretty, isn't it?
Jay's religion has something against public
Sometimes,
nudity with
so
other
Barney
people,
told me
or
once
something like that.
that you need to say hello and goodbye to the moon. I don't know why.
I mean, technically.
Because it is nice.
Yes.
Because it makes the dark less dark.
That is true. So maybe that's because of it. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a shade there. Okay.
So maybe we should do that, yeah? We should just say hello and goodbye to the moon.
That doesn't look like peace. That's looking a lot like not peace.
We're literally saying not the
like No, don't do that.
You okay?
If indeed
Yes.
I do enjoy a good splash.
So, you said you saw seen Kira before. Hmm?
What is that?
How the fuck am I gonna use a
No.
waterfall?
I don't know. You're a fucking noob naked shit. You know, you can one out of here.
You don't want to tell. You don't want to tell me?
That is a really large bird.
I think it is quite adorable.
Does Toffee want Sprout to tell her?
Wow, that is a bad bird.
If you want to tell me, if you want to, you can.
All birds are perfectly big birds. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what? What the hell? There's a big bird. What?
You will always be I thought it jumped off. Thank goodness. I was about to say, I'll always be remembered.
What is that?
Like, did John Bacon
That's a chubby bird.
I believe that bird is called a...
But if you don't want to tell me, that's okay.
Sprout will tell you if Toffee wants to know.
What?
It is a realistic
If Toffee wants her to.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Okay, Twink boy.
Time is the one thing we don't have in
Says you, Twinkerbell.
Do you want me to know?
Well, that's something that goes with you, honestly. That's kind of
Oh, God damn it!
You literally got twins.
I'm in a crossfire here.
Crow.
Yes.
I know, and I there with my clothes.
Okay.
5 sticks.
Do you feel comfortable sharing with Toffee that information?
Yeah, Crow kept giving me twigs.
Like, oh, like multiple. It wasn't like a crow showed up with a pile of sticks.
Bird's back.
Now watch out, Deku. It's
No.
for you.
No.
Oh, this Jasper,
What?
like some
What?
evil wizard was walking up with his purple.
Whoa.
Oh, Daku, I don't know if I can save you from this.
Oh my God.
I want to eat him.
Go eat him.
It does not like him.
What the heck?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, but
Nope, there's no way.
you can't.
I just pushed it off.
We can eat it.
Go eat it.
You're not going to eat that.
Why?
I say.
We don't eat it.
Do not.
I'm just going to put it off to the side.
What if these eggs we have
Do you want to try it?
Look, it's not my fucking responsibility.
Yes.
Maybe we have its eggs.
What?
We're seeking revenge.
I get the feather.
Then why did it attack Daku? Would have went for me.
I don't
I
know.
was like,
It was just a little guy.
It really was.
It was not little.
Here's feather. You go.
No.
It was not.
Ow.
Ah, but that's fuck that.
That's what I expected.
Little is, I think, one adjective that could not be applied.
I don't think I had black one.
Yeah, that doesn't taste good.
It's like it's
No.
Can't eat it.
Not food. Yeah, not food.
Still
Well,
try.
it can't be.
It's probably not true. Don't worry. Listen, that
Everything can be
Well,
food.
this is one of them. I don't know. I just got attacked by a wild animal here. Like, this shit's like scary, man. I don't know.
That's people soup.
Mm.
You just, that's, why'd you, okay.
It tastes like water.
Ethan had been stewing in here for like a good hour.
Isn't
probably.
this like a hot water? I thought someone
Yeah.
told me that.
Stew.
Yeah.
In this
In
context.
this hot water, we're effectively cooking ourselves in this.
Hot water.
You know, like a
Not in
good
this
fish
context.
broth.
What?
You
I
know,
like stew. Stew's
Thank
nice,
you.
especially on cold days.
Because
You know.
It's all about marketing.
That is not nice. Hiya! Yeah.
Ow, there's something there. Give me.
Oh my god, I see the bottle. Here you go.
nice.
Give what? Give we what?
Give me your hand.
I think there was a bottle floating around for a hot minute.
What?
I just need to throw it at him.
Hey, that's not food.
No,
I'm
it's not.
out of
It's not.
everything. I'm not food.
You have wings though.
Yeah, we were talking about you can fly. You should fly. You should
Alden
fly.
has wings.
Right?
Is he food?
Yes.
Oh, what? Okay, well, no. I'm
Finch
not
has
food.
wings. Is he food?
No.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm not food. Sprouts?
I mean, I'm
never
quite
eat
the
you.
meal, but like I'm.
But
not
you are a
food.
bird,
Please
and
don't.
you eat
Friends,
birds.
not food.
I'm not a bird. I'm a person.
Toffee
you
is
don't
food.
eat. You don't eat people. Don't eat people. Wait.
I am
you,
food?
Toffee.
Killer is
Wait,
food.
I'm food?
Yes.
I guess you could eat people if you really wanted to.
You shouldn't
But
do
you
that
know,
though. You should
you
really
shouldn't.
not. It probably doesn't taste very good.
It's a
No.
frowned upon.
People severely frowned upon.
Why not?
You
Yeah,
are not
exactly.
an animal.
I feel like
Oh, that's why. Okay.
We understood.
Well,
How much
you're
of a-
an animal from a manner of speaking.
Okay, well.
That's good.
You know, okay, you saved it,
Water
sir.
is at least nice.
Well, you're more of an animal than I, certainly.
But yeah, but still, I'm not food. I'm a person. I'm not an animal.
Hello? You okay?
I have a feather.
Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised
Oh,
you didn't feel
okay.
that.
What? Not for me. Not for me.
Right.
I can keep it.
You are a closer cousin to
Oh, my-
an actual
oh.
bird than
Yeah, you're
I
a
am.
feather. That's what we're saying here. You can do an after effect of saying ow.
Ow. Yeah, that
Oh, no.
didn't feel great. Don't do that.
You know, it is.
You're drowning. Spread out.
Okay.
Sprout didn't mean that.
You can keep it, but don't touch my wings again. They doesn't feel good.
Okay.
I forgive you this one, Sprout.
I forgive you.
Do you want it?
You take a feather again. I don't know if I'll be
I
so
won't get
forgiving
any
next
more
time, yeah.
grapes.
Yeah, it's true. People that take my feathers don't get
Also,
grapes.
did
You
that
owe
hurt?
me 5.
I'll keep that in
Does
mind.
he? Why does he owe you 5, Sprout?
Because he has 5
Bro,
sticks.
what if I just buy you a pound of grapes?
Yes.
Medal.
Sprout, I will give you a whole bunch of grapes if you splash later. Right now.
Don't do that.
Well,
what will you
it
give
looks
Hang
like
on,
you
before you
do.
do that.
Well, that's good.
Do you have the grapes now?
She is such an accomplished
You're not hurting
No,
anymore.
but neither did Leto. Okay, so this is like
these
future grapes.
Yeah.
You know,
Did
when you
somebody
think
try
about
to
it,
hurt you?
Future
Do you want my
grapes
eggs?
is more than future 5 grapes.
Well, Toffee.
Over
Yeah,
a
it's
crate
like
of
talking
grapes.
about grapeonomics tonight. if you
Well,
will.
I'll get you.
Never hurt.
He doesn't have the grapes
Yeah.
right now, you know, and
Because we were friends.
so who knows if he'll
Friends
actually
don't
give you
hurt
the grapes.
friends.
I think that Sprout will find a way to obtain the grapes from him if they're promised.
I'll never hurt my friend.
Where is Mick going?
I'm going to get a drink.
Are you coming back?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to back up.
Fucked up manner. There's really no intent there.
actually cooking eggs in this
Leto!
It was important.
I have a very important question!
What?
Do you lay eggs?
No! What the fuck?
Why do you have an egg?
No, I don't know, because Finch bought eggs for the hot spring.
Oh, okay. I thought for a minute you were chicken or something.
Perfect
but you're
form.
fine. You're still What?
I need to get this egg out of the shell, so I just, hold on.
No! Don't! Kira, it's fine. It's fine. Friends don't hurt friends. It's just for fun.
Yeah, I'm just cracking an egg.
Yeah, Kira, please don't kill him, okay? It would be
Yeah,
really
please don't do that. That'd be really horrible. It might be the worst thing you could ever do.
Like ever?
That's certainly
Just
not.
kill me. What? Hey!
The worst thing for you, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe for you,
That'd be
but...
easy.
That's
Yeah.
true, you know?
I think
Oh, yeah.
ethically killing me is pretty, not cool.
I would agree with that one.
You don't know if it is cool or not.
It's not. No, I know. No, I'm pretty sure that killing me isn't cool.
Well,
You know who would want to
that.
kill me?
Maybe people-
Aetherbane. And Aetherbane are not cool. So, just saying.
Yeah, but maybe there is cool people around and being like, oh my god, I killed Leto, and they're like, oh my god, you're
no,
cool.
No, I don't think that's true at all. I don't think that'll ever happen. I think that's pretty fucked up, actually.
He was killed by ice.
You don't know that.
It would be cool. Well, Leto would be cool then.
That might be
no,
true
that's
for me
true.
too. Like,
I mean, I think
oh
it's
my
a big
god,
deal
I
with
killed
those.
Golden Toffee. I'm so cool, and they will be like, yeah, you're so cool.
I just want to say
So
I
you don't
love this
know.
discussion about killing Leto and...
I don't think killing you is cool either.
Well, you don't know if other people will think so.
Kira kill many people.
You should do a census, Leto.
That's great.
Kira never been cool.
But now Kira is cool.
But does not imply that killing people would make you more cool. though,
Yeah,
so,
it's not
you know.
implying that.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of debatable.
Oh my god, it's a creep.
I've been here
Okay.
the entire time.
Here.
I didn't see him. Do you see that? That's dark over there.
Yes.
Even I can see it, and I
I
can't
didn't
see
see
in the
him. I
dark.
thought it was a chair.
Well, you're like, look the light. Like the light is on either
Close
side.
against the
You know?
background.
Would you wish to share this
It's
bottle?
hard to see. There we go. Now I can see his arms.
A Sakura sake that was gifted to me. Oh, normally I would accept, but unfortunately I have to have my wits about me for research tonight. Understandable.
Welcome back,
I
Army.
appreciate
This
Welcome
fucker.
back.
Here's,
Are you really about to
here's,
buy me?
here's that there's liquor sold.
Oh my god.
Hey, if she's offering...
No, she offered me her.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask. I'm asking, okay?
Something
I'm
is
not going to
lost
share mine
when
then.
you come and
What
request
the
it.
fuck?
Oh, well, there's someone else.
I still have the
Now I kind of want to go grab
6
some
more
It's the
eggs.
act of offering
But I
it.
don't
So,
want to
I have to eat these
Yeah,
6
I'm
eggs.
I mean, a drink is a
Hey,
drink,
see-
either way.
Leto.
You see though? You see the moon.
I would love a drink,
But you know
Akane.
what the other things are, right? You know anything about that?
Sake is supposed to be a sipped drink.
Someone once told me
The world was. It's supposed to be muted.
To be fair, I also chug whiskey, so... You know, in whiskey you don't use...
To be fair, too, he was
All
some
of it is
people,
like fish. I don't know
or
about
the
fish.
people
I
out
like
there,
that.
Yeah.
they
I like
think
that.
it is
Yeah, you're gonna be like
Pretty legends of the dead heroes or gods.
We've tried this.
But
No, but like,
I don't
it
know.
doesn't. It
But
doesn't.
it's like cool.
Look, I just don't want to date the Jans after having the 2 disgusting messes of fish before.
Come on.
For the cherry blossom
Interesting.
If you do not eat it, I will.
Yeah, I don't know if it is
Yes,
true.
I do.
Is it good?
Yes, it is fine.
I love
It's
my
fine,
mom
it's
likes
not
so
good.
adorable to me.
Some people
It
believe
could be
that the
better, it
moon
could
is
be
a god.
worse.
It is not my favorite.
Look at my little hooves.
What is your favorite?
If only I could wear shoes, I would be perfect then.
Is it not like...
No drink that isn't made anymore.
Never mind.
Long time ago.
I've been told about horseshoes, but that sounds painful because you have to tack them into your hooves.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got to myself. I was going to mention it, and I'm like, you know, he probably knows of their existence already.
I don't even remember.
Understand it.
It was something I got in a bar a long time ago.
Make walking upon the surface more comfortable.
Was
and
it
faster.
sweet?
The water, a little more.
Yes.
Okay.
Some people serve those gods. I think because they are so
Did
powerful and has a lot of wisdom.
Remind
and know
you
all
of a fruit?
If I can find anything that others
Possibly.
I'll certainly make
I can't say what kind though.
So some people serve them.
My next question is to ask
and
you
think
what
that
color
they
it
will
tasted
help
like.
them if they serve them.
Like boss.
Blue.
No. I am
We
not
love
powerful.
blue.
Which
I'm
color did you
not
go
powerful
out
at all.
of, Daku, by the way?
I'm just toughy.
Mia is so pretty.
Like,
I'm just a
is
person.
outside a little.
Very nice.
Which is the one right around the corner.
Oh boy, it's gonna be drunk. No.
Oh.
I tend to drink some pretty shitty liquor time to time, so.
So he wouldn't appreciate it, is what he's saying.
Maybe we can find you.
Well, I don't tend to spend too much money on my alcohol. I tend to stay pretty.
We know.
Yeah, but now that you're offering something, expensive, he's willing to try it.
Performance.
I need to ask if
I guess like even the cheap dwarven
other
shit, right? Is like
wolf or
kinda
the
fuck you
other
up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Of course it's dwarven.
that
What's
was
that saying? It makes sense that he
you were in
is
front
listed
and
as
there was one that was like beige colored. Did you know them?
I knew of them.
I find higher price points are usually for better flavor rather than more alcohol content. You pay
I
more
don't
for the
fucking know.
experience,
I'm gonna be
not to
honest,
get
I
drunk.
just fucking buy whatever swill is available.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Sometimes higher prices just because of, the label,
All we ever
because like a
know
very
what to do
known
Yes.
do what we're told.
item.
It's usually obvious based on how they decorate the bottle.
I
The
would
more
be
extravagant
hard to
it
do.
is, the shittier the wine is.
I bet that's fucking why. See that's where we kind of
But
fall
now
off a little.
I'm
'cause,
teaching
like
you
when
other
you get to bottles and not kegs,
right?
that's where I'm kind of not here anymore.
I suppose we have
I mean,
Videos
yeah, I would prefer the keg. A bottle would last
Well,
me like
thank you.
a sip.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, I just mean like, you know,
Coffee
only
submission
the
right
bottle
now.
was
Well,
like
it's just the general.
To help
Usually they'll have whatever.
find
If
another
in
person.
general, if it's in a bottle
Find your
and not in the
inner
keg, if you
flame
can't find it
to
in the
spark
keg, it's probably
for
pretty
something
bad.
else.
If you can find it in the keg, it's good. But if you can't find it in the keg, it's some expensive garbage that you don't want to buy.
You know?
If it's only in the bottle, don't buy it.
I'm gonna be honest, if it's more than a few silver, I know if someone else is buying.
Yeah. To be honest, most expensive wines are just repackaged cheaper
know.
wines.
I know.
Not
how
really
it
a wine
feels
guy, anyways. You know.
Not to
Like
know
when we were in
that
Rivendell, I had a nice bit, but that's
And-
mostly because like, you know,
you just not
you have to try
kind of
elven wine,
spark
right? You know, it's just kind of how it is.
that something you really, really want.
Which is part of the
almost
area.
any kind of alcohol that you want in Rivendell. Us elves make trades for it with almost everyone across the world.
No, I know, but it
Whatever
is
I'm
like,
saying.
you know, you can't
And
be in like it's like not trying like
I-
dwarven ale when you're in.
I see.
Ah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
It's the principle.
I believe in you.
It's an experience.
Personally, I prefer red
We have like what sake here? I actually don't have sake
Is
before.
there a hotel in the city?
I would like to try it.
Yes, there is.
My goal in life.
There's an inn right next to here.
Oh, okay, good.
Scout around, make sure.
I already purchased a room for myself.
I was very worried for a moment.
Is it expensive at all?
That doesn't need to be your goal.
Just find a roof.
Not too expensive. Then again, I do just.
Like, Tuffy
I
is
do not
all
tend to
looking
haggle.
around.
I'm terrible at pricing.
Goddamn roofs. I don't want to sleep on a roof. I've slept in trees enough in my life.
Look looking for stuff and just, you know,
I have never slept on a roof before. Is it comfortable?
and trying
I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't really slept on a roof. I've slept on trees.
That can't be comfortable though, right?
No, it's pretty good.
Really?
It's okay, yeah.
How? In what way?
It's not as comfortable as like a bed, but it's fine enough.
I mean, obviously. Is it like better or worse than like an alley?
I have never slept in an alley.
Better.
Why are you sleeping in trees though?
I don't know.
Better? Really? You're not worried about like falling out? Or do you like tie yourself down? Or like, what do you do?
If you find
You
a
just cannot
somewhere
trust
where
it?
you're easy to fall out, then you found the wrong tree.
Coffee will help.
That's true.
What does a good tree look like?
Roger. Usually, right between two branches, you're able to put something underneath you so you're not able to fall.
That's wild. People just sleeping in fucking trees.
Trees in Asana get pretty big.
Okay,
So
that
I
I
had
just like
a
make a
whole
little
setup. You know, it was pretty nice.
And an alleyway, there usually isn't much to cover you other than trash, so that is quite uncomfortable.
Really love their family.
Should you ever get the opportunity and the ability to breathe underwater for an extended period of time, I recommend sleeping under the water. It is incredibly comforting.
But you know what they look
I
like.
have a potion for that, by the way. You know, if you want to try it.
Sleeping,
I
I mean,
perhaps encourage
But you have-
relying on the
do you
duration
have
of
a
the potion
memory
to prevent you from drowning in your sleep.
of some sort?
Yeah, that's fair.
I like that. I guess it's a good question.
It
How
always
long
requires
is
some
it
form of
last?
artifacts.
Holy shit, wait, really?
That would be
Yes, this is how I breathe upon the surface.
Even though they're
Does it
little,
work both ways, or is it
and
just
even though they're grown
surface?
up right now,
Pretty
they
much
still
it
might have the
converts
same
the air
space
into
or
water for me to
something you
breathe.
will recognize.
So technically, I cannot breathe this. This is fresh water. So I have to wear these.
That reminds me. Whatever OD's thing is, I can sleep underwater if he lets me borrow that.
Oh, but we had a discussion about this. We don't know if that'll turn into like a daku fish or if it won't, you know, because that's the whole thing. Yeah, Odie has this artifact that lets him turn into like a fish or something, and we were wondering
Where
if
will you
like
be staying
it would turn anyone
I
into
can't
a
believe
fish
Doc
if we put it
turned
on.
himself into a fish.
I'm just saying, like,
Sometimes I just go around, and then I find a patch of grass, and then
I'm gonna
I
throw an egg at you. One that's person
you know,
specific.
Yeah, maybe.
Kira will
sleep there.
find you
That
and
said,
guard
I mean,
you. An
Yeah.
advice that would
you don't need to guard me, but we can sleep together. We can sleep next to each other together.
Would not be particularly complex.
I doubt it
Well,
would
there
be
you go.
so
important
no
for you
specific
too,
one
Kira.
cannot do this.
right, but what about turning me into a fish?
Kira job.
No.
Do, but it
Sprint.
When you
Yes.
I bought us a room. Building right next to us. I'm going to be heading in.
Okay.
Then you can have your ears.
Good
If you
night.
need to, the door will be unlocked for you.
Okay.
It's easy to find which one that we are.
Yes, I will poke my head into all of them. And I will lock it
Then I'll
behind
do it
me.
to all of them.
Okay.
Good.
I'll keep a lookout.
I'll see you. See you in a bit.
You can keep a lookout for me.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I'll be following behind because I need to go get it.
It would not be inexpensive. I will start guarding and finding a place to stay.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, it would depend on your description of a fish. Should you simply want scales, that would be relatively inexpensive compared to being an actual fish that can breathe.
So yeah,
and
Odie
walk
has a thing
swim.
where he turns into a full-on like normal fish. Like,
yes,
it's
Yes, he
wild.
is small and durable in that form. He is this big.
There
Yeah,
are
but it's
possibly
not-
on the
looks
more
like a dude.
complicated end, but
He is
the
very
majority of it is
durable.
soul magic itself.
Does the fish get qualities that makes them identifiable as Odin?
Look, I would say
I probably won't narcolepsy
If I
tonight.
saw
It's
it,
too
I
late.
would say it was an Odie fish.
Maeve said she had some trouble with that, so you know.
Are you a Tempest mage?
I am.
Do you have soul as one of your affinities?
I do.
Then you could probably simply learn how to become a fish.
That's
No.
so much fucking work, though. I don't know if I
It
care
would
that
not
much.
be worth it to
I just
become
want to
fish,
borrow a
Daku.
string and turn into a fish. That's all. I just want to borrow it once. I don't want to.
There are so many nice things about being a fish, however.
Name more
I
than
know
one.
many great fishes. You can breathe underwater. You can enjoy the wonderfulness of the currents. Oceana will accept you. You can probably hide within anemones, which are quite comfortable.
What is and isn't easy.
You could visit
That's a
Altreus.
common problem.
Okay, you finally named the second one. Okay.
Fair enough. I guess I don't know.
I thought those were all rather strong reasons.
You like them then
You can
too?
also try eating with a different taste palette. You'll taste differently.
What Sprout does is so magic.
Oh, alright. Well, there you go.
Also, you'll be able to swim for hours without drowning.
Instead of
Here.
beeping, it can be fish.
The rest of the sake bottle.
You can also fit into smaller
Oh.
spaces.
Okay.
Think about it, that
Sprout
could
may
one
want
day
to
it's
try
gonna
it,
come
but I
out,
don't
it's
know
gonna
if
be
it-
awesome
It is
that you can
poison.
do it, you know, it's like, oh, you know.
Don't try it.
Yeah.
What? Don't try. Wait, now I'm confused.
No, no,
Am I?
no. You can try it.
Okay.
Sprout should not.
It's not. Okay. All right.
Strictly speaking, if you're not otherwise engaged in learning something in your spare time and
Blech.
instead use it on
It's not that good.
irrelevant
I've had
things,
better.
then it would be a more productive enterprise. But
Mhm.
only
I was
relative
curious as
to
to your
opinion.
a complete
I'm finished.
any-
Thank you.
At that point, if I want to do it, I'd like
You'll
to
have a good
just
evening.
like
Go
grow
check out that
skills
merch.
and webs my
You too.
berries,
If
you
you'd
know?
like, I can go with you.
This is more akin to what would be useful in the
I've had plenty of time in the water
And
today.
that
I
again,
don't want
like
to be a
an
fish
enchantment
multiple
would be the
times,
same, would
is
be-
what I'm saying.
If you want.
You wouldn't say that if you hadn't been a fish
What
before.
does Sprout
When you
think?
become a fish, you would understand how great
What
it
does
is.
Sprout think of Toffee helping Kira?
I wish. It looks like so much fun.
Kira does not need to be helped.
Don't drown all the
You wouldn't
Is that what you think of yourself too?
Hmm.
What does Sprout want? Mm-hmm. Don't you have something you really want? Something little?
To make Mitt happy?
Well, it's late. I think I'm gonna have to do that in.
But is there anything else in the sense of
the ritual, like
small
this
things?
companion
I have seen you wanting, you know, a stick to eat, flour to eat, small things like that. You know, start small.
Food is good.
And home.
You need it. And it tastes
Mhm.
good.
A couple more days.
Mhm.
Finishing the touches.
Alright.
You do.
You're gonna bring.
But that is not wanting. What do you want to do?
Okay, quick
Small
question. Aetherbane
wants.
is
For example,
in,
I can give you an
trying
example
to-
of Taffy.
Aetherbane has gone into the spirit realm.
I
They're
really
trying
want
mess
to
things up
do
there, and, you know, eliminate
so
magic
many
and the like. We
things.
are
I want
here
to
do our rituals
experience
to go into the spirit
so
world
many
to
things in
stop
life
Aetherbane.
before I die. See the world,
I know Aetherbane would have
do everything I can,
And also
That's
going
a
to
progression.
make like a full Blackburn cure. 'cause
do
it's
so many
only
things.
temporary.
The
Yeah.
strain here is different and can't be cured with.
That is a broad thing, but you know,
Walking around.
it's what Taffy wants.
Okay.
Then do it.
There you go.
I am. Taffy is.
It's our hope that the
But
chance there can be
is there anything in that sort you want? Not helping Amit.
You made them do help, or is it
Something
set thing already?
Sprout.
I'm
Small
confident
thing.
the material
Doesn't need to be big as
required.
Toffee's.
There is the need for spiritual offerings. but
Small
I
thing.
imagine the Kino Day is probably the easiest place to acquire those in any case. so that's likely a trip to the market more
It's a,
than
it's a nice
anything,
view,
but
and
at this point I'm largely
it's
trying
start
to figure out the ratio of
protection from the
calculations.
cold.
The trouble is that we need
Keep
more
family safe?
participants in the ritual the more people we want to send across. And
Who do you see
the
as
relative
family?
strength of those individuals is a factor
Mitt.
as well, and for how long
Eli.
gain stably and that sort of thing.
Flora? Yeah,
Additionally,
okay.
It was unclear
Okay.
exactly what kind of focus we would have as an anchor.
Okay.
Fortunately, the Empress is going to
Well, that is something. That is something Sprout wants. Because
Most
Sprout
of
wants
at
it.
this point is, frankly,
Because you
a
see them
function
as
of
family.
magical academia.
And that is good.
Unfortunately, most here are not.
Would you want to be without those things now?
I've made good progress on the calculations so far. The
Don't want
shimmering
to,
nothing gave us the note.
but could.
Yeah.
Put almost
No.
everything together that we need.
If
I
you
should
don't
have
want
a solid
to, then
understanding
you
of how many
shouldn't.
we can afford to send soon.
Don't always get to choose. It is the way.
How? How can you not
Well,
choose?
I'm not exactly the most.
You
I have
choose
never
over your
chosen.
life. But now you do.
Very niche
No.
studies, but it like can help, or someone needs to get like stabbed or something.
No.
Causing a problem.
Sprout try.
There are
Yeah, exactly.
three
If you
types
try,
of
that's only
The
what you
first
can
is
do.
the ritual itself. This is something
Mitt
that I can
wants
coordinate most of the efforts for on my end, and my
me-
plan is to undertake
me-
most of the more
me
complicated, nuanced portions of the ritual
to be
myself, so as to
like
minimize
Toffee?
teaching required.
Be like Toffee.
At
I
that
don't
point,
get it.
Well,
we simply need a lot of people.
well, you don't need to be
figure it
like
out.
Toffee.
Then with other people
Toffee
who
is
actually
Toffee.
go to the other side.
I
We
think
know that
And
Ether Bane is
Sprout is
present
Sprout.
within the spirit realm.
Because Toffee wants
We will need both the alchemists like
and
as well as
Toffee thinks.
those invested in the research.
Mitt
and
wants Sprout to be like Toffee.
of course.
So try, but want because Mitt
Hence the
want.
complexity. Additionally,
How does that make Sprout feel?
has used this shrine in the past.
If she does a good job
Not unlikely to become aware
and
of
Mitt
our
is happy,
Should they
Sprout
do
feels
so,
good.
They will likely attempt to interfere with the ritual So, having a third
But
group of
you
people
also
who
need to
are
think of
invested in
yourself.
the mages-
That's what Toffee does.
I've been
That's what
investigating
Toffee
whether it would
does,
be possible
right?
to
I think
differ
Mitt
somewhat
wants
within
to,
Perhaps
I
minimize
look
the
after
number of
myself.
stuff that must be
I do
absolutely dedicated
whatever I kind of want to do.
instead limit
And
the
I
scope
think
of
he wants you to have your own mind on things.
through more so than
Not
actual
just to listen,
That
just
way
to
we
do
can see
things
when
you
the
want to
returning
do.
party is approaching and can
but it is
reinforce back to
the
a full
way.
path or a full entrance and exit.
Doesn't
That
need to
might
be.
able to be done to minimize things, but I haven't
But that is my life.
work or not. The theory of this is
Mm. I get it.
Yeah, that's a lot, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been where you were
If there's a place I can help, I am happy to.
for a
That's
while.
kind of what I'll leave that and
But
open place
isn't there something inside of you that feels that this is wrong?
another big fucking bird.
Something deep, deep, deep inside.
Sprout thinks she should feel that way because everyone else seems to think she should feel that way.
Okay.
But it's difficult.
Keep me in the loop, I suppose.
It is difficult.
If either Bane would be
It
a
I
is.
problem,
don't understand. It doesn't make me sad.
if someone got stabbed,
I could do it
someone
again.
needs to be stabbed or something.
Of course.
I
We'll ever
don't
find
want
out
to
if
lose Mitt,
whatever if there are actually like camps
but
around,
if
something
tomorrow
to look out for as well if we can.
We know that there's a group, at least within about a day's
Sprout was
journey.
gone
There was a kitsune
and
who
go back,
abducted, sort of.
it would be easy.
Her family was forced to participate in a ritual to open the spirit at a different.
It would be easy for you, maybe. But have you thought about that anyone else?
Spirit at another shrine further outside.
For example.
She fled here and arrived today.
For example,
We know that they're still active in the
I don't think Mitt would let that happen. And I wouldn't let that happen either. I would be sad
We know
if
that
Sprout
the
was
shrine
gone.
hasn't been directly attacking the
And I know
spirit,
Mitt
but
would
known
be.
to have been within the walls.
Aisha.
The guards seem to be a substantial enough deterrent
And
for the time being.
I think that, you know,
We've seen how that went in Rivendell as well.
yeah, you're a friend. You're my friend. We're friends. And I don't let friends
Yes.
down. Mm-hmm.
Sprout thinks you would
See if I
try.
can flip around here, see if
And
there's
that
any rumors
Mitt would
about any
try.
encampments. It comes down to it.
She believes that.
Easy answer of poison their food or something.
She thinks you would try.
Either way.
That is all we can do.
Good night, everyone.
Is to try.
Yeah, use all.
Good night.
Even though you don't
See you later.
believe that you don't have a choice, you can try to have a choice. Can't you?
I don't know.
Go up to go down.
Try it sometime.
I don't want to.
'Cause it's scary.
It is different.
And scary.
I know you would try. I like that
Aye.
you would try.
You're not feeling like getting in?
But I expect you to fail.
No, not with all this right now.
And that's okay.
Well, I wouldn't
Who cares about
fail.
Me a little bit.
Never.
We'll see.
It shouldn't
'Cause
stop
I
you from ever getting
believe Toffee is an optimist. Even though it might not get me a lot of places, I think
learned
it
that
would
word.
also. Hmm?
Optimist.
in.
And
Probably wouldn't be
pessimist.
comfortable at all.
And realist.
Taking him off to get into the hot spring.
Okay.
I don't know what I am. Mia is a realist.
Yeah. She's a realist. I would say, yeah. I think if you think we will fail, you're a pessimist.
I am a realist. In this case. Because I have seen it before. It has never been different. Why would it be different now?
Because we are different. We're not those people.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You are only different. Because you don't know what Sprout is.
Just try it out sometime.
I don't. But it doesn't mean I don't want to try. And do. And do my best. That's all I can do. It doesn't mean that it is different. Because it's different kind of people.
Do you count the one on the ship?
I suppose. It's not really the same, though.
You can have trust in people. Sometimes. You might be stupid, but
You should definitely try it.
you know. Sometimes have trust in people. They can surprise you.
Okay.
And with all this going on, I'm sure it would be worth it.
But if it happens again, just know that I understand.
Well, I won't. You can be sad if you want to.
Yes.
When that happens. If that ever. It's not gonna happen. That's it. That's.
Significantly better of a response than I was expecting, considering.
We're not gonna let that happen. Even if it makes. Even if we. Even if Toffee dies from it. That's fine. Then I've done everything I could, and I can live with that.
Well, we came in through the
Staying on
portals
the ship during storm.
and we all got separated. So
If
not
that
all
is
of
what
us, some of
Toffee
us were
wants.
Together, but some of us ended up coming
Mhm.
from different places.
Because you're my friend.
It was me, Toffee, Lord Faven, Mia, Clover, and Id. All of us were together, and Alden. But everyone else wasn't with us for some reason.
Your hair's very pretty in the moon.
Thank you. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that when everyone is yellow from the light, Mia is blue from the moon.
Yeah,
You know, if we
she's
can go
like the
back,
moon.
Like, do they work going back? Because I need to work on something.
It's very pretty.
I'm
Used
here
to be on the
technically, I
moon.
just don't have a forge.
Oh.
Smithing
We
to
come
Really?
from the moon.
You don't don't think they're one-way portals.
Whoa.
If we couldn't go back all
That is cool.
I just know there were issues with them and the fact that we all came
We're
out.
not
Have you
actually
ever
from
been on
this
the moon?
world. No.
Well, you could
Oh.
try it. I mean,
No,
I don't
we...
know. I didn't stay back there.
A very long time ago now, we...
Okay. I really
For
didn't know
many,
that when I came through.
many years,
That sewer
the ways
sucked
have
to
been
go through, all
closed.
rushing water, and there was not
It used to
really
be
like a
that one
path
could
or
travel between here and
Well, I
the
mean, granted,
Feywild,
you're not
which is on the
because
moon.
you're not really supposed to be down there. I mean, it is a sewer.
But the
Why
ways
don't I know where
got
everyone else came out of? If there was one that isn't in the sewers, that's
narrower and then closed entirely, and since then no Dusk Elf has ever been able to return.
Presumably,
actually, but I didn't know if I was supposed
Is that
to.
something Mia wants to do?
I saw it outside the gate
Go back to the moon?
on our way back from the.
I suppose that's a complicated question.
I was looking for the word.
I would miss you.
international sign.
Or we could go too.
You too. That I don't know.
Ah, that would be cool. I've always wanted to go to the moon. It's difficult to say. It's not well understood why the way is closed, so whether or not they could even be opened again, or by whom, or who might be able to traverse them, is a bit of a difficult question. The Dusk Elves have been here for a very, very long time. It might be that we would not be able to now. A lot of people think that our connection to this world, the Dusk Elves are multicultural.
It's there for a reason. Okay.
Unlike many of the races that keep to themselves, the Dusk Elves have always welcomed the other races.
Obviously.
A lot of people think that that's
I have not started floating yet.
as a result of
But
the
it's
fact
not
that
like it
we were
happens
outsiders once,
Like otherwise, no.
and so didn't really have a place. But you saw Rivendell.
I've heard the stories. It can happen. It has happened.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the higher up in the sky.
I think it would be a wonderful thing to go
risk
back,
of that
but
happening is, so, you know.
I have no idea how it would happen. Not really. I couldn't conceive of a way to make it happen.
Okay. Well, that's fair. But okay. Then I want to know, what does Mia want? What is Mia's desires? Like what? Okay, I give this to Sprout. I said, Toffee, what I really want is, I want to explore the world. I want to do so many things before everything. I want to do everything before I die. That is my goal. What is yours?
My purpose right now is to be here, with Kalypsia.
Quite a lot of room work I need to do tonight.
Right, but do you have other purpose behind, or like something else?
I have my
like
research.
Which, if they're simple enough, I should be able to just put the power room
But-
on them and make them stronger. But
Well, there are...
I have to see. Take a look at them.
It's complicated, I suppose. I will live a very, very long time compared to either of you. So, as far as Dusk Elves are concerned, I'm really quite young. Many would even consider me to still be a child in many ways.
Oh. Okay.
Why does she have a unicorn work?
Well, she's
Or
doing
at least mayhaps akin to a young teenager in terms of maturity and purpose yet. I have purpose. Like I said, I have my task here. Other than that, there are research efforts that I pursue.
So she gave them to me in hopes that I can.
Most frequently, I spend my time investigating the runic connections between things. I believe that it is possible to inscribe runes that are not the ones we know. If that could be done, you could make new runes
maybe for people, maybe for objects.
I have to make Alfie a
But to
necklace.
connect
Okay.
two things that would allow you to do things from a distance.
So that is what Mia wants to do. Like, she wants to
A jeweler.
research the runes and...
That is my work, yes.
I made rings.
Yeah, but work is work. What does Mia want to do?
Nick was out of your ballpark.
Like, really? Like, work is work. What is your want?
I want
I can
to
understand
achieve my purpose, I
Blacksmiths don't tend
suppose.
to work with such
Yes.
If I don't, there's really not much of a point in anything else.
Mm.
Yes.
It's such a
Mia gets it.
thing. But I'm a tinkerer and I work on guns, which have all types of small intricate parts.
Mm.
I've worked on I've made watches.
Should I fail in my mission, then
I can totally make a necklace.
it would mean that all is lost.
Your mission is to do
I mean, of course,
runic
it would be
things.
best to probably go to a jeweler.
I am aboard the
Jewelry, especially
Kalypsia
one like
to
gemstone
investigate
things,
its role in the calamity to come, and in so doing, to determine what might be done about it.
The point of the necklace
Mhm.
is to enchant it.
okay.
And I could go out and buy a necklace and enchant it, but
If the Kalypsia... My goal is different if the Kalypsia is, as the curator says, an attempt to prevent the calamity, or, as many have assumed, that it might be the cause of the calamity. In either case, my purpose is different.
Mm.
My words are leaving me.
Well, Tavi don't know.
I agree with you.
No.
More meaning than put it that way.
What?
Toffee is just different.
You are not burdened by responsibility.
Mm.
Am I correct in assuming that there are not those out there with whom you are connected? People you've met, certainly. But you don't have a people, a village, a family.
Yeah, no, Tavi don't have those.
Then it is a different thing. Your purpose is not connected to that of anyone else.
whether I make the necklace.
You can pursue things entirely self-indulgently.
Is that wrong?
So she can speak.
It simply
without having
is.
to use the potions.
How is it wrong?
No, it is not right or wrong, it simply is.
I should, theoretically. I haven't
Right or
tested
wrong
it
are
yet 'cause
subjective.
I just learned the runes, but
I mean, I don't know anything about her, and so I guess if anyone's
Consider the Kalypsia.
theory is potentially correct, it would
Let's
be
say that the Kalypsia is here to
well, I just learned
prevent
the
the calamity, as the curator says.
the idea is
I won't step on you.
inscribe mind error.
think that's where I'm gonna end. I'm starting to feel tired. I'm just gonna hide this in here and respawn.